The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. So Florida State's offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Ooh, did the offense catch a break there? I don't know if that's just the jitters of playing in a playoff game or what, but that ball's on the ground in the first play. They're fortunate to get it back.
Looking downfield, it's Kromenhoek. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got his man wide open. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Miami's offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And in first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Back's got it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up at 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And he's caught it. They convert the two-point try and take an 8-7 lead now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's a throw underneath to the back, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy...
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, Chris, that ball's loose. I thought the defense might get it, but it looks like the offense got on top of that to avoid a disaster.
The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. And he's able to get the boot away. The kick will be down just inside the 45.
Boy, a great return, completely wiped away by fumbling the ball. Listen, special teams gets the same message all the other groups get when it comes to the football. Do not, under any circumstances, lose the ball.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. The Hurricanes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. Touchdown, Miami. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Here comes a handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Owens. And he scores. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the quarterback dropping back. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Owens. Touchdown for the U. Strong game by this quarterback.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Back to pass. It's Promenhoek. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. It's a turnover. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the back gets the football. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still having a bit.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense really clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's got it for the two-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 10, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Looking downfield, it's Kromenhoek. Receiver makes the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Pass complete. It's second down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble. Here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun. Got a lane. Can he get in? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it. Pays off for a touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he grabs it with a two-point try to build this lead even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 10, set to kick this one.
It comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Football comes out, and the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Getting set. Here's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the quarterback keeps it here. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something popular.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Hurricanes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Canes. This quarterback on fire today.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Miami, 54. Florida State, 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Handing off on the draw play. They'll tackle him at the 27.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. And the Noles will have to punt this one away. Can they flip the field here? And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And the Miami offense is back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so...
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown for the U. No chance to catch it. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida State. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Moves the ball up to the 30. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Bringing pressure. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. And stopped short of the first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Kromenhoek. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And it's good. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the offense recovers the fumble. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 15. He's swarmed by the defense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
How about that? You get all these yards on the ground, and yet you're still short of the first down marker. I don't know if I've ever seen this. Obviously, I think they called this play just to keep it safe, avoid the interception, set up for a punt. So mission accomplished there. But what a bummer. You get a big chunk of yards like that, and still no first down.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's going to launch it deep again. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the interception, and that would be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And the Seminoles will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's going for a big play downfield. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Seminoles line up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Glenn. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football?
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33. 2nd down after that previous play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The ball is caught. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35. And And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They look to throw it here on second down. He slings this one deep down the left side. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the route is on. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Glenn. He's running out of... And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Noles pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Close to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Knowles hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offense. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Miami, 68, Florida State.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. It's a shotgun run call. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge.
The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense in a split backfield now. To throw, it's Glenn. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Wow, disaster averted. Did they catch a break by jumping on top of that fumble before the defense could get to it? They better keep in mind how important ball security is today.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. No huddle now for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the ball to the ground. Oh, and he fumbles. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. It's a short completion at the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Glenn. He bought some time. Now lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the sophomore making an impact play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Seminoles will line up to run it away. He's on to boot it away now. And he's able to send the punt away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Rifles this football to the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He escapes the sack. Caught in the flat by the running back. Dropped for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. And he drops back in the gun. Touchdown, Canes. And this one is getting ugly. Burka had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
The playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
And he grabs it for the two-point try to build this lead even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. The pocket breaking down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way. Touchdown for the U on the scoop and score.
just a killer for this offense, potentially a 14-point swing. Not only do you not come up with a score yourself, but you instantly give the defense a touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Offense ready to start this drive. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Hurricanes. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. And he grabs it for the 2-point try to build this lead even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Back to throw. It's Glenn. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the ball is loose. It's a mad scramble. The defense recovers the fumble. Touchdown, Miami. A fumble return for 6.
We talk about a big-time play by the defense. They force the fumble, scoop it up for a touchdown. Now that's turning the defense into an offense.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, did the offense ever catch a break here? Ball is on the ground. The defense works all week to try to create turnovers. It's finally right in front of them on the ground, and the offense avoids disaster by coming up with that fumble.
The pass rush closed, and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.